Oh, it's nice to get the jet boil on, heat some water from a hot water bottle. If you don't burn your hands. And make sure you tighten it. God, it feels so good on my hands. My hands were so cold. So we take the salt sachet out. You don't want to eat in this. This is not river water. Okay, store it up. We have some couscous as well, so if it gets too watery, I'll throw in some couscous. That'll soak up the water. Seal the pack as they recommend it. Less than 10 minutes. The bigger ones are a bit damper, so I'm just leaving them on top to dry off. Here's my Fango Apex 200. It's on its last legs, this tent. I've had it a long time. It's really time now for an upgrade at this stage. It's quite damp in places, mouldy in places and stuff. And look, there's a lot of straps snapped as well. As I said, I've had it nearly over 20 years. I'm doing quite well with it. I left it in there a little longer than 10 minutes because I was busy with the fire. Oh wow, look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? It's got carrots in there, it's got some olives. Sorry, it's just look too busy looking at the food, look at the camera. It's got a bit of everything there. I really like this pack. I've had this pack a few times, it's just it's very hard to get in Ireland. You don't seem to sell them anywhere, like it's impossible. They're absolutely 10 out of 10. I love them to bits. Oh, it's gone all down in my body. It's yummy. Add some spices. Oh, boy, it's getting a bit cold. It's time to snuggle up into my lovely old-fashioned, I think at this stage, well worth saying old-fashioned Burgas sleeping bag. Like probably 20 years plus. I actually can't remember. I keep saying this 20 years plus, but I actually think it's probably 30 years plus. It's a cold day. It's supposed to be sunny. It's supposed to be warm. Okay, I'll go a bit crazy again. I tend to do that once in a while. I'll go a bit woo. I gotta get back into my sleep bag. Oh, it's so cold. Okay, let's go back to sleep and wake up in another 2 hours. Silly me, I was in such a rush. I forgot to bring some water. So you can see there's very little water there today. So I'm going to have that for my coffee. Where is the coffee? Coffee, where are you? Coffee! Coffee, darling! Coffee, darling, where are you? Are you in this bag? Don't tell me I forgot my coffee. Jet boil guarantees heats up in less than 1 minute. These bags are great for my canoe. There's a full pack from large to tiny. Okay, I found my coffee. The problem is all the bags are the same colour. So I actually looked at the same bag twice. Oh, don't tell me I forgot the press. Oh, I didn't see it anywhere, did you? Oh, I didn't. Oh my god, imagine if I forget the press. I've done it a few times. The presses are fantastic, especially when you have it nice and clean, ready to go again. You know, this is what I really love about the great outdoors. There's a moment when I stop talking. The peace and quiet and the tranquility. The lanky spoon, as I call it. Oh, look at that beautiful powder. Can you see it from there? Now 3 spoons this morning. I want strong coffee. Keep me going for the whole day. It's a long day for kayaking. Full container of coconut milk in here. Thanks to Ross to give me this lovely flask. It's this lovely feeling. It's a lovely feeling on the flask. It's almost like mala. You know what mala is? It's like a beautiful rubber. And it's also a flask that keeps the heat in, but also keeps the cold in. So even though it's freezing cold outside, left outside, because outside is technically a fridge, lock system's on top, and you can really smoothly drink it. Oh, that's a cold part of on the lip. You can really benefit a lot from this flask. Cold, hot, ice, and warmth in your sleeping bag too. I don't know much to retail at because it was given to me as a gift. But yeah, it's really nice. So I have full container there of coconut milk. Let's press the button and scoot out. And there's my spoon because that end has got some rice pudding. Here it comes. Woo. Oh my god, yes! Oh, I love coffee in the morning, did you know that? I love the process of making coffee. It's what I love about coffee, you know. I've never been into coffee, and surprisingly, I didn't think I'd ever drink coffee, to be honest. The art of making coffee is beautiful, and that's why I go, and if I don't get that initial taste, I won't drink the coffee. I'm very picky about it. Rest better, feel better. This is my pillow from Therm-A-Rest. And again, from 53 degrees north. It's a fantastic pillow. It's got a fleecy fabric on it. But I must say, like, I slept on this pillow a good few times now. It's really, the air is, like, it holds really well and it doesn't leak. Some of the pillows from other companies, I won't mention, that I've had in the previous movies have leaked air. So I woke up with no air, no pillow. Just like the air mattress I sleep on, which is fantastic. Great company. I believe they're Irish. This retails about 60 quid. It's a bit pricey for a pillow, but it's a fantastic pillow. It does not leak air, and it wraps up into tiny bag. Therefore you can bring it on the airport or anywhere you want to bring with you, and again, it's a nice silky cover. Sun has risen. There's my tent down there beyond the trees. My kayak not too far away, and I've got all this to myself. There's not one boat in sight. I love spring because it's winter spring because there's no boats on the Shannon whatsoever. I have the whole place to myself. In fact, I would say I have this island to myself, but just on the far side is about a dozen billy goats. Lovely spot there. Sun coming through the trees looks sabo. And my kayak, crispy cold. Whoa, look at the icicles. How savage is that, huh? Dagger, look at your logo. Look how rock hard. Hence why I'm waiting for the sun to come up. My sponge. Okay, bye bye Ireland. Thank you for the stay. Thank you for everything. Okay, here we are on day 2. Have no water to drink, but I'm going to do a massive big loop around here, around the island, and then I'm going to wash my teeth with the river water, go visit a couple of sections I want to explore, and head back to Kayak and get some water, and then head on somewhere else for day 2 wild camping. Yeah! A little bit of a breeze today in the Shannon, nothing too hardcore. Gotta be careful going over the thicker sections of the reef because small birds live on them, and they also nest on them as well. So yeah, this is a new river I found on Google Maps, and I said I'd come up and give it a shot because I had never been up here before. I do love finding new spots to explore. Makes the adventure a bit more exciting. Now it looks a bit like it's trapped here, but I never judge it until I'm actually up there. So one can keep going until you can't go anymore. So the right side looks fairly overgrown. Let's go to the left side and see what happens. Do a bit of edging here. Now I'm coming up to the top of where I think I can't go any further, because when I was looking at the map anyway, it was to the road and I can see the traffic from here, so I won't be able to do a 360 here, so I'm going to have to paddle backwards. But it was nice to come up and explore. I knew I wasn't getting out, but I really wanted to just come up and explore and see where it led me to, you know? So I'm not going out any further now because I don't want to destroy my paddle. And that's that. I've nearly washed my teeth everywhere. On a bike, trail running one morning, well, I forgot to wash my teeth, brought my toothbrush with me, quickly washed them on the move. And now I'm doing my kayak. So I don't drop at me. Well, that was easy-ish. Fortunately, I had to sleep in my home boat last night because my tent is actually covered in mold. I've had that tent well over probably 20-25 years. I actually don't remember exactly when I bought it, but I did buy it when I lived in the UK, which that's a long time ago, a very long time ago. And I've used it several times within the years. I'm a big fan of wild camping, as you probably all know. So it's got definitely overuse. It's the Fango 200. It's a fantastic tent, but unfortunately it's ready for tent bed. The waterproofing on it isn't waterproof anymore. When the wind catches hold of it, it tends to shake a lot. It really isn't like in use anymore, but I've got a long time out of it, and I would definitely recommend the tent to anybody. It's a fantastic tent. It was a fantastic morning. I had a lovely breakfast. And I also had a lovely 10k paddle right back into Kayak. Rested, and I was actually quite tired bizarrely. I think it's because the night's sleep I didn't have. Like, I had to sleep with the main door of the tent open, which is kind of the heating, and have the bug net, the inside tent cover, door, whatever you call them, closed. But it was extremely cold. The air was ice cold inside my tent. I'm in here in the middle of the lake. Don't often go right in the middle, but yeah, why not? Get a bit ballsy once in a while. Get out of that comfort of going around the edges all the time. Take a shortcut and go right through the middle.